Marvel unveils 2023 Pride Month variant covers. Pride Month is rapidly approaching, and Marvel Comics is excited to reveal all this year's stunning Pride variant covers. On May 4th, fans got to see LGBTQIA+ characters from this galaxy far, far away in all-new Star Wars Pride variant covers by two superstar talents, Werneck and David Talaski. Celebrating Pride all month long, these vibrant covers will grace comic stands each week of June with incredible depictions of LGBTQIA heroes from all corners of the Marvel Universe, including longtime icons, rising stars, fan favorites, and recent breakout characters. While Werneck captures the joy of Pride Month with characters paying tribute to ballroom culture and gay nightlife, Talaski showcases the power of Pride Month with the character's strength and resilience on full display in striking portraits. Here's the lineup of heroes, highlights, and the comics where you can currently find their stories. Rachel Summers, aka Ascani. Aaron Fisher, aka the Captain America of the Railways. Black Cat, Marvel's greatest thief and one of Spider-Man's fiercest allies. Fang, aka Daken, son of Wolverine. Escapade, the breakout mutant hero from last year's Marvel Voices Pride, and Webweaver, the most fabulous hero in the Spider-Verse. Okay, apologies, but I know that the article got Star Wars and Marvel all together. Some comic geeks are going to burst a blood vessel. Yes, I understand that Star Wars, Marvel is Marvel. Trust me, as a fan, I get that. But
it is all the same company.
Yeah, it's now Disney.
Right?
You're okay though, right?
Yeah, so, hopefully these heroes will beat up a suspiciously rotund governor of a certain state. But anyways, I am definitely happy that, Disney is putting their word, their mouth where the word is, well, the other way around. And definitely having LGBTQ+ characters on comic books, although it's a small thing, right? I mean, it's not like comic books are now that popular. It's not, the old days when everyone has a comic book.
I can say that it's getting a lot more popular in my generation.
Oh,
I'm
really?
telling you,
Yeah.
all my friends are geeks,
Oh.
all of them. I'm more of a DC person myself, but I have some Marvel fans in my crew, so I know about.
And to that point, I want to disagree with you, Bobby, because if we were doing, we're doing this show on May 9th, 2023. If we were doing this show on May 9th, 1993, and we reported this many comics at Marvel, had this kind of embracement, it would be like an all-stop moment in America.
Geek culture,
it would be
gay
at the
culture.
top of NBC Nightly News that Marvel was doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going, it's not a really big deal.
It's a huge thing.
A huge
deal.
Deal.
SuperCon here in Miami is huge.
I know.
It is
I've been there a couple of times.
Huge event, and there's so many queers going, and to hear that their favorite superheroes are queer, that's a huge and revolutionary thing.
Yeah, I think it takes place right after Pride Month in July.
I want to ask about again. This is May 9th. We're 21 days from the beginning of Pride Month. This is at Queer News Tonight, officially our first rainbow capitalism story of what's going to go on all month next month. Do you like this? Besides the significance of it,
yes.
Let's grant it's significant.
Right. Yes,
but broadly, in terms of embracement in the month of June, do you like? Because this is a business.
Absolutely.
Do we like the rainbow capitalism embracement in June, or do you just The reason I ask is there's a whole slew of viewers that are going to comment on this story in all kinds of channels. It's just.
According to these companies, we're only gay in June, and then all the other year it's we're just cisgender, heterosexual.
Like it or don't like it?
I don't really support rainbow capitalism, honestly, because they only support us during 1 month, and the other months it's just.
And I challenge that, and that's what Marvel's doing in the month of June. So you don't like Marvel doing this?
I mean, I like the attempt for them to make inclusivity of LGBT people, but what I don't like is that they're not fighting for our rights 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days in the year.
The sole exception here is we're talking about Disney, and when they sued the governor of Florida,
Oh yeah,
they
they are definitely. But there's other like companies that don't.
But Burger King's two tops waffle or a Whopper or two bottoms Whopper.
Yeah.
You're saying no.
Yeah, I mean, like let me give an example, and I don't mean to like call out any companies, but Bacardi, for example, completely shut down their diversity and inclusion like segment after Ron DeSantis like basically pushed all these anti-LGBT laws. They're like, whatever, like I'm out, and so therefore I'm out of like LGBT causes. So it's like, you know, you're with us in June, and then like you're not supporting us in the other moms?
Yeah, and on the other hand, I support rainbow capitalism for one reason, that rainbow capitalism, at least these companies acknowledge us. I mean, at the very least, these companies actually want to cater to my community instead of my opponent's community. That's a very important part. They can, some companies, Chick-fil-A, for example, have loudly declared that they do not support us.
Totally.
But
Period, yeah.
the rest of these companies, they come to support us because not just because we pay money to their services, which is always true, but also because companies are always looking for trends, and they understand that diversity and embracement of LGBTQ community will go forward despite steps backward.
I don't necessarily support or not support rainbow capitalism. I mean, they're putting a lot of emphasis in June, but that's our statement month. That's our month too. So I think that them supporting that, even though they're supporting with emphasis for 1 month, that's going to be a permanent memory. I mean, you're always going to look back and be, well, they supported the gay community. So I don't think that they're not going to support it in July. I just think they're making a statement for us the month we celebrate. It's like Mother's Day. Well, we should celebrate Mom every day, right? But we put a little emphasis on Mother's Day. It's the same thing. So I think it's a permanent support, even though they're throwing emphasis on one month.
And we are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show from Happening Out Television Network. In the model of PBS and NPR, we educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of the LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the stories going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.